Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan saying take two. Coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station. And we're going to continue on with the 1977 retro replay of the MLB season, focusing on the Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox are 3-1, and they're at Cleveland, who are 1-3. Cleveland Stadium, April 16th, 1977, retro time. 54 degrees, clear skies, winds 10 miles in from right center field. Let's jump to it right now, to the Boston Red Sox lineup, as I'm doing this for a second time as the phone rang the first time, so I started the broadcast over, thus take two. Alright. Playing shortstop, Rick Burleson. And he's batting first. Batting second, playing center field for the injured Fred Lynn, Dwight Evans. Batting third and playing left field, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fourth and doing the catching, Carlton Fisk. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jim Rice. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Bernie Carbo. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Butch Hobson. Batting eighth, the first baseman, George Scott. Batting ninth and playing second base, Denny Doyle. Doing the pitching for the Boston Red Sox, Ferguson Jenkins, who's 1-0 on the season. Now for Cleveland. On the mound for the Indians, Wayne Garland. Making his first start of the year. And in 1977, he had an actual record of 13 wins, 19 losses, ERA of 3.6, batting average against 261, struck out 118, walked 88, gave up 23 home runs. Doing the catching, Ray Fosse, very good defensive catcher. At third base, Bill Melton, very poor defensive third baseman. At shortstop, Frank Duffy, average shortstop defense. At second base, Dwayne Kuiper, very good defensive second baseman. And at first base, Andy Thornton, above average first baseman. Rating system goes 1 through 10. In left field, Buddy Bell, very good outfielder, below average arm to poor. In center field, Rick Manning, excellent outfielder, will go out and get the balls with the best of them, covers a lot of ground. Poor arm though. And in right field, the best arm, Jim Norris, an above average outfield rating. Alright, so Rick Burleson to lead off. And he will be taking the first pitch from Garland. Strike one. Garland starts off with a 88 mile per hour fastball. So no balls, one strike. Burleson to swing away. Ball one, 1-1 count. And we'll go to one pitch mode and swing away. And that ball's ripped to first base, and Thornton takes it to the bag himself, 1 out. Dwight Evans steps to the plate. On the season, the retro season, he's hitting .294, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. In actuality, you can see his stats over here where the cursor is. He hit .287, 14 home runs, 36 RBIs. Evans will be taking. Here's the pitch from Garland. Strike one again. Garland pours in what looked like to be a fastball at 85 miles per hour. So, no balls, one strike. Evans to swing away. Right down the middle, strike number 2. Evans doesn't pull the trigger. 0-2 count. Garland in the driver's seat. Fosse flashes the sign. Here's the pitch to Dewey. Ball one, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garland sets and delivers. Ball 2, good eye by Dwight Evans. 2-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that ball is sent deep to center, but Rick Manning makes a fine running catch, out number 1. Excellent catch by Rick Manning. Out number 2, Carl Yastrzemski steps to the plate with 2 outs. Left fielder, left-handed bat. On the retro seasons, hitting .400. no homers, 2 RBIs. In actuality, he hit 296, 28 homers, 102 RBIs. We're just going to let him swing away, 1-pitch mode. And that ball is sent to right center, and Rick Manning makes another good catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Sox. Cleveland comes to bat in the bottom of the first. Leading off for Cleveland, playing center field, Rick Manning. Batting second, playing second base, Dwayne Kuiper. Batting third and playing right field, Jim Norris. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Rico Carty. Batting fifth and playing first base, Andy Thornton. Batting sixth, third baseman, Melton. Batting seventh, playing left field, Buddy Bell. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Ray Fosse. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, Frank Duffy. Now for the Red Sox defensive alignment and pitching. Starting pitching, Ferguson Jenkins. In 1977, he went 10-10, ERA of 3.68, average against 257, struck out 105, walked only 36. In the retro season, he is 1-0. Pitched a complete 9-inning game, ERA of 1, batting average against 226. He struck out 6 and only walked 1 in that game. Gave up 7 hits. His battery mate, Carlton Fisk, excellent defensive catcher with a very good arm. At third base, Butch Hobson, an average defender. Rick Burleson's playing shortstop, very good defender. Denny Doyle at second, average defender. And George Scott's at first base, a rank of 10 out of 10. Excellent defender. In left field, Carl Yastrzemski, defensive rating of a 10, arm of an 8, outstanding. In center field for the injured Freddie Lynn, defensive rating of a 3, arm of 5. And Bernie Carbo's in right field, defensive rating of 8, arm of 9. So they have a solid defensive outfield, even with Evans playing out of position. Rick Manning, left-handed batter, on the retro season, hitting .304, no home runs, 1 RBI. In actuality, he hit .226, 5 homers and 18 RBIs. We're going to go 1-pitch mode aggressive. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. That's a base hit in the right center. So a leadoff single by Manning, and he is a threat to steal. Dwayne Kuiper steps to the plate, Cleveland Indians second baseman. On the retro season, hitting .563, no home runs, no RBIs. Excellent bunter and hit-and-run man with the bat. So he handles the bat well. In actuality, he hit .277, 1 home run, 50 RBIs. We will go pitch-by-pitch mode. First pitch aggressive. Strike 1, Jenkins. As Kuiper swings and misses. We're going to go pitch around. That was a bunt. That looked like a bunt. So Manning advances to second, and Jenkins threw to Doyle, who was covering first, so that was a sacrifice. Let's just double check that. Yep, that was a bunt. Oh, it was Fisk who threw him out. Alright, so Manning's at second, 1 out. Jim Norris steps to the plate. He's hitting .364 in the retro season, no homers, 4 RBIs. In actuality, he hit .270, 2 home runs and 37 RBIs. Another player who can handle the bat, very good bunter. Hit and run below average though at 4. So we're gonna go 1 pitch mode, pitch by pitch mode. Jenkins will pitch. Ball 1. He missed with that one. We're gonna go aggressive. Here's the pitch. And another ball, and they get Norris out at first. Manning advances to third. Did they go back-to-back bunts? Let's check that out. Norris bunted again, back-to-back bunts, so he was bunting for a hit, I guess. But he's thrown out at first by Fisk. So 2 outs. Manning's at third base. Rico Carty steps to the plate. He's only hitting .143 in the retro season. No homers, 1 RBI. In actuality, he hit .280, 15 home runs, and 80 RBIs. Cardi is a right-handed batter. Has some pop in his bat. Dangerous hitter. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode. We're going to go aggressive first pitch. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. Ball one. Missed low and away. We'll go pitch. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the outside half of the plate. Manning's at third. We're going to go pitch around. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch by Ferguson Jenkins. Strike 2. Cardi swings and misses. 2 outs. Manning at third. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. And that ball is sent out to left field, off the wall. It's going to be a double for Cardi. Manning scores. Cleveland takes an early 1-0 lead. Andy Thornton steps to the plate. In retro season, he's hitting .091, no home runs, no RBIs. In actuality, he hit .263, 28 home runs, and 70 RBIs. He hits .287 in 1977 off right-handed pitching, so he's a dangerous batter here. Cleveland's already up 1-0, and we're going to go one pitch mode. That ball sent out to Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, inning over, but Cleveland scores 1. Leading off for the Red Sox, Carlton Fisk. He's hitting .333 in the retro season, no homers, 2 RBIs. Against right-handed pitching in 1977, he hit .327. Overall, .315, 26 home runs, 102 RBIs. We're going to one pitch mode, let Fisk swing away here. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball's ripped to Melton, and he makes a fine catch at third base. 1 away. Jim Rice steps to the plate. He's only hitting .188 so far in this early retro season. No homers, 3 RBIs. And against right-handed batting in 1977, hit .308. And for the season, hit .320. 39 home runs and 114 RBIs. He will be swinging away. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball is sent deep to left, but making the catch in the corner is Buddy Bell, 2 away. Bernie Carbo steps to the plate with 2 outs. On the retro season, hitting .200, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Against right-handed pitching in 1977, .306. For the whole season, .289, 15 homers, and 34 RBIs. Carver will take the first pitch. Ball 1. He'll take another pitch. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Carbo to swing away. Here's the pitch by Garland. And ripped foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Bernie Carbo. And he walked. Good eye by Carbo. So with 2 outs, Bernie Carbo's at first. Running ability of 4. Stealing percentage of 33% and only 17% right now of stealing second, as Ray Fosse has an excellent arm. Butch Hobson steps to the plate. On the retro season, only hitting .188, no home runs, no RBIs. And in 1977, he hit .265, 30 homers, and 112 RBIs. Off right-handed pitching, he hit .264. Hobson to take. Strike 1. Garland starts him off with a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Carbo at first. Hobson to swing away. Here's the pitch. Ball sent to short. Goes over to second. So that goes 6-4. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for Cleveland, third baseman Bill Melton. 200 in the retro season. No homers, no RBIs. In actuality, at .241, 14 RBIs, no home runs. And only hit .188 off right-handed pitching. 1 pitch mode by Jenkins. Here's the pitch. That ball is sent out to right field, and a fine running catch by Bernie Carbo. 1 away. Buddy Bell steps to the plate. On the retro season, he started out quite quickly, hitting .389, 1 home run, 1 RBI. In actuality, hit .292, 11 homers, 64 RBIs, and he hits 248 off right-handed pitching. We're going to go one pitch mode by Jenkins. Here's the pitch. That ball's flown deep to center, and Evans makes a fine running catch in cavernous center field here at Cleveland Municipal Stadium for out number 2. Ray Fosse, Cleveland's catcher, steps to the plate. Slow start at the plate for Fosse, hitting 158. No homers, 1 RBI. In actuality, at 265, 6 homers, 27 RBIs, and hit 292 off right-handed pitching. So we will go pitch by pitch mode here. Here's the windup and the pitch by Jenkins. Ball 1. Pitch again. That ball is gone! Home run! Fosse crushes that pitch. 2-0 Red Sox Indians, as that measured 419 feet. Ouch! Wow. I guess Fosse does crush right-handed pitching. So 2-0 Cleveland. 2 outs. Frank Duffy steps to the plate, hitting .067. No homers, 1 RBI. In actuality, 201 in 1977. 4 home runs, 31 RBIs, and only 175 off right-handed pitching. Jenkins will go aggressive, 1 pitch mode. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back to Jenkins, over to Scott, inning over. The damage done. Solo shot by Fosse. Cleveland leads 2-0. Leading off for the Red Sox, their first baseman, the boomer, George Scott. He's hitting 125, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. In actuality, hit 269, 33 homers and 95 RBIs. And against right-handed pitching, only 239. Scott will be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. Scott will now swing away. Here's the pitch. And that ball is ripped into left field, but it is caught by Buddy Bell. Out number 1. Scott hit it hard, but the result was an out. Now stepping to the plate, Red Sox second baseman, Denny Doyle. He's hitting .222 on the retro season. No homers, no RBIs. And in actuality, in 1977, hit .240, 2 homers, 49 RBIs. He hits .246 off right-handed pitching. Doyle's a left-handed batter. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. He'll take again. Strike 1. 1-1 count. He'll swing away. And he strikes out. We go to the top of the third. No, that's 2 outs. What happened with... That's 2 outs. I apologize. Scott was the first out. Doyle was the second out. So with 2 outs, top of the order, Rick Burleson steps to the plate. Hitting .286 on the retro season. No homers, no RBIs. 0 for 1 today. Grounded to first. Burleson will be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Burleson is take again. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Burleson to swing away. And that ball is sent to Melton, who throws over to Thornton. Inning over. Now we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off, Rick Manning. He's 1 for 1 today. Manning singled to right center in the first and scored. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode. We're going to go aggressive. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Aggressive again. Ball 2. The windup and the pitch by Jenkins. And that is a line out to Dwight Evans in center. 1 away, Dwayne Kuiper comes to the plate. He bunted out to the catcher, advancing Manning to second his first time up. So he has no official at bat yet. Again, he's hitting .563 in the retro season early on. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Go aggressive one more time. Jenkins delivers. Ball 2. Jenkins misses with that curveball. The windup and the pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike 1. As Kuiper was swinging on the 3-0 count, he missed on that off-speed pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fisk flashes a sign. Jenkins delivers. Strike 2. Another swing and a miss. Good movement there by Ferguson Jenkins on that pitch. Full count. Here is the payoff pitch. That ball's popped up. Scott's calling for it at first. 2 away. Jim Norris steps to the plate. He also bunted his first time up, which advanced Manning to third. So he has no official at bat. Hitting .364 early on in the retro season. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 1. Fisk flashes a sign. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Doyle, over to Scott, inning over. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Red Sox, Dwight Evans, 0 for 1 today. .278 average. Fly to deep center his first time up. Evans to swing away. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. Evans to swing away. And that ball is gone! Home run to left field. That was a laser shot. 2-1. Cleveland. Red Sox cut the Indians' lead in half. Wow, did he crush that ball, and it was out quickly. Carl Yastrzemski steps to the plate. 0 for 1. Captain Carl, left-handed batter, left fielder. .375 early on, 2 RBIs. He fly deep to right center. Let's see if he can get a hold of one. The Sox go back-to-back. He'll be taken. Ball 1. He has to take again. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch by Garland. Strike 1. 2-1 count. Yastrzemski to swing away. And that's a dribbler to short, and Duffy throws over to first, but Yastrzemski beats it out. Captain Carl, hustling all the way down the baseline, gets an infield hit. Yastrzemski, average base runner, and his stealing ability is 92%, as he had 11 stolen bases during 1977 in actuality. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate, 0 for 1. He lined out to third in the second inning. Fisk to take. Strike 1. Hit the outside portion of the plate. No balls, 1 strike. We're going to play some hit and run here. Here's the pitch to Carlton Fisk. And that ball is ripped deep and off the wall. Yastrzemski will score all the way from first, as Fisk has a double, and this ball game's tied up. Hit and run work to perfection. 2-2. No outs. Fisk's at second. Jim Rice steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Fly deep down the left field line. Rice will be swinging away. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball is sent to right field. Making the catch is Norris, and tagging up and going to third on the deep fly ball to right is Carlton Fisk. So Bernie Carbo steps to the plate, 0 for 1. Chance to put the Red Sox ahead. Fisk's at third. Carbo walked in the second, so he's 0 for 0. No official at bat. I apologize for that. He'll be taking the first pitch. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. Carbo to swing away now. Garland sets and delivers. And that ball is a single into right field. Red Sox go ahead 3-2 as Fisk scores from third. Carbo is now at first. Below average base runner, not a threat to steal. No, 1 out. Carbo at first. Butch Hobson steps to the plate, 0 for 1. Grounded out in the second. Actually, a fielder's choice in the second, forcing Carbo at second base. Hobson to take. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Hit the outside corner. No balls. 1 strike. Hobson to swing away. Carbo is at first. Garland sets and delivers. And that ball is sent deep to center. Making the catch is Rick Manning. Out number 2. Carbo retreats back to first. So with 2 outs, it'll be up to George Scott to keep the inning going. 0 for 1 today. Line out to left. Scott's had a slow start to the season. Here's the windup and the pitch. But before that, they throw over to first, Carbo back. Scott to be steps back in the box. He'll be taking. Garland delivers. Strike one. Outside half of the plate once again. Garland seemed to be able to hit that outside portion of the plate early in this game. Scott to swing away. And he strikes out, inning over, but the Red Sox score 3 and take the lead 3-2. We go to the bottom of the fourth, and leading off for Cleveland, their designated hitter, Rico Carty. Carty's 1 for 1 today. He doubled off the wall, scoring Manning. That gave Cleveland a 1-0 lead. Right-handed batter, dangerous hitter. Here's the windup and the pitch by Jenkins. And he strikes Carty out. 1 away. Andy Thornton steps to plate, 0 for 1. Flied out to left in the first. Here's the windup and the pitch by Jenkins. And that ball is sent deep to left field, but making a fine running catch is Yastrzemski. Caught that left center on the warning track. 2 away. Cleveland third baseman Bill Melton steps to the plate, 0 for 1 today. Fly deep to right field. Here's the windup and the pitch. We're going to go aggressive. And that ball is popped into shallow. No! The third baseman calls it. I thought that was going to make the outfield. It didn't. So out number 3, Hobson makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th. Red Sox lead by a 3-2 in the 5th. Denny Doyle to lead off. 0 for 1. Doyle struck out in the 3rd. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike. Doyle puts the bat on his shoulder and he waits the delivery from Garland. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Doyle to swing away. And that ball's up the middle for a single. So Doyle got a good hitter's count and he slapped a ball right back up the middle into center field. Doyle above average base runner, but not a threat to steal this base, only a 21% chance of stealing against Ray Fosse's arm. Rick Burleson steps to the plate, 0 for 2. Grounded out in the first and grounded out in the 3rd. Burleson an excellent hit and run candidate here if we get the count that we want. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. He'll take again. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Rick Burleson. Ball 3. 3-0. Again, Burleson puts the bat on his shoulder. Fosse flashes a sign. Here's the pitch by Garland. But before that, they throw over to Doyle. They were looking for something. Looking to see if we had a play on. 3 balls, no strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. 3-1 count. We're going to go hit and run here with Rick Burleson. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball is ripped foul. 3-2 count. Burleson to swing away. Garland delivers. And he walks. So we have runners at first and second. No outs. Dwight Evans steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Now hitting .316 in this early retro season. 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Fly deep to center in the first and hit a solo homer in the 4th to put the Red Sox on the board. Evans to take. Ball 1. Garland struggling with his control here. Evans will be taking again. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a pitch by Garland. 2-1 count. Evans to swing away. And he strikes out on the breaking ball. Big swing and a miss. So with 1 out, Doyle's at second. Burleson is at first. Carl Yastrzemski comes to the plate. Yaz 1 for 2. Fly deep to right center and single at an infield single. Yastrzemski to swing away. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball is sent right back up the middle. And Doyle has a 49% chance of being safe at home, and we're going to hold him there with 1 out. so he will hold. Carlton Fisk comes up. 1 for 2. Lined out in the second, doubled off the wall in the fourth, tying the game. So Fisk will be taking. Here's the pitch by Garland. Ball 1. He'll take again. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Fisk to swing away. And that ball is blooped into right field, caught by Manning. And we're going to send Doyle now. Here comes a throw to the plate, but Manning scores. Doyle scores. The Red Sox go up 4-2 now. RBI for Fisk. As Manning had to make a running catch going to right center, really couldn't set himself. So with 2 outs, Burleson's at second, Yastrzemski's at first. Jim Rice steps to the plate 0 for 2. Struggling early on at the plate, only hitting 167 in the retro season. Does have 3 RBIs though. Rice to take. Ball 1, he'll take again. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Rice to swing away. And he walks. Good eye by Jim. Base is loaded for Bernie Carbo. 1 for 1. Carbo walked in the second and singled in the fourth, which scored Fisk as he got an RBI and put the Red Sox ahead 3-2. So there's 2 outs, bases loaded, no place to put Bernie. He'll be taking. Ball 1, Carbo to take again. Ball 2, he awaits the pitch from Garland. Ball 3, 3 balls, no strike. Carbo puts the bat on his shoulder. Strike 1, 3-1 count. Bernie will swing away. And he walks, so Carbo gets his second RBI here on the walk. Red Sox now go up 5-2. As Garland is struggling, he's up to 88 pitches. His threshold is 130. But he's struggling mightily with his control. Excuse me. Butch Hobson steps to the plate 0 for 2. On the retro season, he too is struggling, 167 average, no homers, no RBIs. Grounded to short in the second, fly deep to center in the fourth. Here's the pitch to Hobson. Strike 1. Inside corner. Hobson to swing away, base is loaded. 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. And he strikes out Hobson, inning over. Red Sox do damage, score 2 more, and take a 5-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for Cleveland, Buddy Bell 0 for 1. Fly to deep center in the second. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. Ground ball, base hit in the right center. Leadoff single. Ray Fosse steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He homered in the second inning, and that gave Cleveland at the time a 2-0 lead. Buddy Bell's at first, an average base runner. Not really a threat to steal second base right now. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Strike 1. We're going to go pitch around. Oh, and Fisk throws down and nails Buddy Bell. A little too far off the bag, and Fisk nailed him. Out number 1. Catcher picks off Bell. Bad base running there by Buddy Bell. So 1 out now, base is empty. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fosse. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball is dumped into center field. And that's a single. Fosse's now 2 for 2. Above average base runner, rating of a 6. Stepping to the plate, the light-hitting Frank Duffy. 0 for 1 today. Grounded to the pitcher. We're going to go aggressive, 1-pitch mode. Here's the pitch. And he walks! Oh, we didn't want to do that. Needed to get Duffy. Tying run comes to the plate. Rick Manning, 1 for 2 today. Single to right and line to center. He's hitting .320 in the Retro League early on, 1 RBI. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode. Here's the pitch by Ferguson Jenkins. Oh, and they get the runner at third base who is stealing. Wow, another base running blunder. There's 2 outs now. Duffy's the lone runner at first. As as Fosse is thrown out trying to steal third base. The Indians have pretty much run themselves out of this inning. So with 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes, here's the pitch to Manning. Ball 2, 2-0 count. Jenkins will go aggressive here. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. And he walks. Wow. Fisk, thank God for Carlton Fisk getting those 2 outs, or the Red Sox would be in a lot more trouble right now. So 2 outs, Duffy's at second, Manning's at first. Good base running speed on the base pads. Duffy's a 7, Manning's an 8. Kuiper's at the plate, 0 for 1, sacrificed in the first, and popped out to first in the third. Here's the pitch to Kuiper. And that ball is grounded back to Ferguson, who bobbles the ball. That's going to be an E on Ferguson. Bases are loaded now with 2 outs. They should be out of the inning, but Fergie couldn't handle that comebacker. Jim Norris steps to the plate, 1 swing of the bat. Cleveland will be ahead by outrun. 0 for 1 today, batting .348 in the retro season with 4 RBIs, no home runs. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first and grounded to second in the third. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode here. Here's the windup and the pinch by Jenkins. Ball 1. Now Jenkins is the one struggling with his control. It's been Garland so far. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Here is the pitch. And that ball's popped up, Fisk's under it, and he makes the catch, inning over. So Jenkins gets himself out of the jam with tremendous help from Carlton Fisk. We go to the top of the 6th. The Red Sox lead Cleveland 5-2. Leading off for the Red Sox, George Scott, first baseman, 0 for 2 today. It's been a struggle early on for Scott. Lined out to left in the third, struck out in the fourth. He's going to be swinging away. Here's a pitch by Garland. And Scott sends it out to left field. Buddy Bell comes in, makes the catch, 1 away. Denny Doyle steps to the plate, 1 for 2 today, hitting .273 so far in the season. Struck out in the third and singled in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Doyle. He's taking. Ball 1. He'll take again. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Garland delivers. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Doyle to swing away. And he strikes out. Swing and a miss on the 2-2 pitch. So there's 2 outs. Rick Burleson steps to the plate, 0 for 2 today. Rick's been struggling a little bit the past 2 games at bat. Average dropped down to .273. He's grounded out to first and grounded out to third and walked in the 5th. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch to Rick Burleson. And that's a single in the left. So a 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Dwight Evans, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Fly deep to center, hit a solo homer in the 4th and struck out in the 5th. Evans to take. Ball 1. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch by Garland. And that ball goes up the middle for a base hit by Evans. Burleson goes first to third. So with 2 outs, runners at the corner, Carl Yastrzemski steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 today. The captain fly deep to right center in the 1st, had an infield single in the 4th, and singled in the 5th. Evans is at first, Burleson's at third. Yastrzemski to take. Ball 1. Here's a pitch by Garland. Ball 2. Yastrzemski to take again. 3-0 count. And he walks. 4 consecutive balls. Bases loaded. Wow, Garland has struggled. He's up to 109 pitches. Again, his threshold's 130. Carlton Fisk could break this game wide open here. 1 for 2 today. Lined out to third in the 2nd. Doubled off the wall in the 4th. Had an RBI that tied the game. And flied to right center, scoring Doyle. So Fisk has 2 RBIs today. He'll be taking with the bases loaded. Ball 1. Strike 1. 1-1 count, fist to swing away. And that ball is sent deep, but caught in left center by Buddy Bell, inning over. So the Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Boston 5, Cleveland 2. Cleveland's designated hitter, Rico Carty, steps to the plate. 1 for 2. Doubled in the first with an RBI. Struck out in the 4th. Here's the pitch to Carty. And he strikes out. A swing and a miss. Out number 1. Thornton steps to the plate. Andy Thornton, Cleveland first baseman, 0 for 2 today. Fly to left and fly to center. Here's the windup and the pitch by Jenkins. And that ball is out to left and just continues to go. Home run! As Yastrzemski turned and watched, it's 5-3 now. Jenkins has given up 2 bombs. He's got to settle down here. That puts Cleveland right back in this game. Red Sox might rue the day that they left bases loaded and did not score any runs in the top of the 6th. So 1 out, Bill Melton steps to the plate, 0 for 2. Fly deep to right and pop to third. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. And that ball is a line out to center. Nice catch by Evans, 2 away. Buddy Bell steps to the plate, 1 for 2 today. 400 on the season. Flied very deep to center and singled in the 5th. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode here. We're going to start Bell out aggressively. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. Strike 1. We're going to pitch around. 1-1 count. We'll go pitch around again. And that ball is sent to center field. Evans is there. Out number 3, inning over. We got Bell to reach. And he sent the fly ball out to Evans. We go to the top of the 7th. Red Sox lead 5-3. They like to get some runs back here. Jim Rice to lead off for the Red Sox. Time for him to break out of his slump. 0 for 2 today. Fly deep to left. Fly deep to right. And walked in the 5th. Rice to take. Ball 1. He'll take again. 1-1 count. Rice ready to grip and rip. Garland delivers. And that ball goes to third. It goes 5-3. Melton to Thornton. Out number 1. Bernie Carbo steps to plate, 1 for 1 today. Carbo walked in the 2nd. Singled in the 4th. Scoring Fisk for an RBI. Then walked in the 5th. Scoring Burleson for another RBI. So Carbo has 2 RBIs today. And we're going to let him swing away. Here's the pitch. And Carbo rips a single into right field. So a 1-out single. Carbo's at first. Below average runner. Not a threat to steal. Butch Hobson's struggling early on this season. 0 for 3 right now. Grounded to short. Fly deep to center. And in the 5th, struck out. Hobson to take. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Carbo's at first. We're going to play hit and run here. And that ball goes down to third. Carbo advances to 2nd. Hobson's thrown out at first. So with 2 outs, the struggling George Scott, the boomer, steps to the plate. 0 for 3 today. Has a chance for an RBI opportunity here. Line to left, struck out, and in the 6th, fly to shallow left field. Scott will take. And they intentionally walk him. Wow. And now pitching for Cleveland, Dave LaRoche. In 1977, in actuality, he had an earned run average of 5.30, 2 wins, 2 losses, 4 saves. Only pitched 18 innings. Gave up 3 home runs in those 18 innings. Walked 7 and struck out 18. Batters average against, 234. For the retro season, he's pitched 3 innings, walked 2, struck out 3, and given up no runs. So LaRoche is all over the place. Doyle will be taking. Strike one. Carbo's at second. George Boomer Scott at first. No balls. One strike. Doyle to swing away. And that ball is lined to short. Duffy makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox lead Cleveland 5-3. Leading off for Cleveland, their catcher Ray Fosse. He's having an extraordinary game today. Excellent game. 2 for 2. Fosse homered in the 2nd and singled to center in the 5th. We're going to go one pitch mode pitch by Jenkins, the windup, and the pitch by Fergie. And that ball is sent to center field. Evans makes a fine running catch in left center, one away. Frank Duffy's at the plate. Here's the pitch to Duffy, 0 for 1 today. And that is a line out to Yastrzemski, out number 2. So we're looking for a quick inning here for Jenkins. He's up to 95 pitches. He's good for 130. Rick Manning steps to the plate, 1 for 2 today. Singled in the 1st, lined to center in the 3rd, and walked in the 5th. Here's the windup and the pitch to Manning. And that ball sent out to center, and Evans tracks it down for out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Red Sox leading the Indians 5-3. Rick Burleson, Red Sox shortstop, right-handed batter, steps to the plate, 1 for 3 today. His last time up, he singled. And prior to that, grounded out twice and walked. Against left-handed pitching, Burleson hit .353 in 1977. He'll be taking, here's the pitch by LaRoche. Strike one. No balls, one strike. Burleson to swing away. And that goes to Duffy, and Duffy throws him out. So that went 6-3. Duffy to Thornton. One away. Dwight Evans steps to the plate. 2 for 4 today. Fly deep to center. Solo home run in the 4th. Struck out in the 5th and singled in the 6th. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch to Evans. And he walks on the 3-2 count. So 1 out. Evans is at first. Above average base runner. Not a threat to steal though. Yastrzemski steps to the plate. Yaz 2 for 3 today. Fly to right center. Singled, and walked in the 6th. We're going to play some hit and run here. Here's the pitch by LaRoche. And that ball goes to second base. Evans advances. Kuiper throws Yastrzemski out at first. 2 away. Evans at second. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. 1 for 3. Line to third in the 2nd. Doubled in an RBI in the 4th. Fly to right center, which scored Doyle. So that's his 2nd RBI. And then fly deep to left center. Here's the pitch to Fisk. He'll be taking. But they walk him intentionally. Wow, they walk him to get to Jim Rice. Oh boy, Rice has to make him pay for this one. Rice 0 for 3 and only 158 on the season so far. No homers, 3 RBIs. Rice is ready to grip and rip. Here is the pitch by LaRoche. And Rice singles into left field. Scoring for Burleson. Fisk goes first to third. Rice has himself an RBI. So they walked Fisk to get to Rice. And he gave you a fine how do you do. RBI single. Red Sox go back up by 3. They now lead 6-3. 2 outs. Fisk at third. Rice at first. Bernie Carbo steps to the plate. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. Carbo to take. Strike one. No balls. 1 strike. Carbo to swing away. And he strikes out. Inning over. Red Sox do score a run. We go to the bottom of the 6th with Cleveland trailing by 3. Leading off for Cleveland, second baseman Dwayne Kuiper, 0 for 2 today. Sacrifice bunt in the 1st, pop out in the 3rd, and grounded out in the 5th. Here's the pitch by Jenkins. And that's a ground ball single into left. Excellent speed by Kuiper at first, and he is a threat to steal. Jim Norris steps to the plate, 0 for 2 today. Sacrifice bunt in the first, grounded out in the third, and popped up to the catcher with bases loaded, or runners at first and third in the fifth. It's either bases, there were runners on. No outs. Kuiper is at first. Here's the windup and the pitch to Norris. And he strikes him out, 1 away. Rico Cardi steps to the plate, 1 for 3. Does have an RBI. Here's the pitch by Fergie Jenkins. That ball sent to right field. Carbo makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 outs, Kuiper's still at first. It's going to be up to Andy Thornton to keep the inning going. He's 1 for 3 today. His last at bat, he hit a solo shot to bring Cleveland to within 5-3. He's flied out the other 2 previous times. We're going to go pitch by pitch mode to Thornton. Does have home run power. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Thornton wouldn't chase. Jenkins sets and delivers. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We're going to go aggressive. 3-0. We're going to go aggressive again. Popped up. Foul and out of play. Up on the screen. Behind home plate. 1-3 count. Here's aggressive. Strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. Jenkins comes back to strike out Thornton. Inning over. We go to the top of the 9th. The Red Sox leading Cleveland 6-3. New pitcher in for Cleveland. Don Hood. In 1977, in actuality, 2 wins, 1 loss, no saves. ERA of 3. 105 innings pitched. Average against 224. Gave up 3 home runs and 87 hits. On the retro season, he has no wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 8 innings. His ERA is 1.04. Walked 6, struck out 3. Average against 172. Coach Hobson will be taking. Here's the pitch by Hood. Ball 1. Hobson to take again. 1-1 count. Hobson to swing away. And he strikes out. Tough day for Hobson as he continues to scuffle at the plate. And now here comes another scuffler, George Scott, the boomer, 0 for 3 today, only batting 105 on the season. He'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch to the boomer. And that ball is lifted to right field, and making the catch is Norris, 2 away. So with 2 outs, Denny Doyle, Red Sox second baseman, steps to the plate, left-handed batter. 1 for 4 today. Lefty on lefty. Doyle only hits 189 off left-handed pitching in 1977. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch by Hood. Strike. He'll take again. Strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Doyle to swing away. Grounder to third. And that's an infield hit. Melton came in on the dribbler but could not throw out a hustling Denny Doyle. Infield hit. 2 outs. Burleson comes to plate, 1 for 4. And off left-handed pitching, 353 in 77. So he'll be swinging away. Here's the pitch to Burleson. That ball's popped up. Kuiper calls for it, and he makes the catch. Inning over, we go to the bottom of the 9th. Jenkins is at 116 pitches, and his threshold is 130, so he's good for 14 more pitches. And he's facing the bottom of the order, Melton, Bell, and Fosse. Though Bell and Fosse are dangerous hitters. So we'll let him face Melton here. Here's the windup and the pitch to Bill Melton. But before that, pinch hitter John Lowenstein comes to the plate. Lowenstein, the left-handed batter, in 1977 hit 242, 4 homers and 12 RBIs. On the retro season, he's currently hitting 333, no home runs, no RBIs. So we're going to see what Ferguson Jenkins can do with Lowenstein. Here's the pitch. And that ball is popped up to short, and Burleson has it out number 1. Jenkins now up to 119 pitches. He's facing Buddy Bell, 1 for 3. Bell has singled once and flied out deep twice. Here's the pitch to Buddy Bell. Ground ball to Doyle. He bobbles it, and that's going to be an error. Oh boy. So Bell reaches on the Doyle error. Jenkins is now up to 121 pitches. And he's got to face his nemesis today, Ray Fosse. He's 2 for 3. Knocked in, I believe, 1 run on the homer. Single to center and then fly deep to left center. Here's the pitch to Fosse. And that's going to be a double play. Ball game over. Another complete game for Ferguson Jenkins. Hats off to Fergie. He goes to 2 wins and no losses early in this 1977 retro replay season. So that went Hobson to Doyle to Scott. Ball game over. Outstanding. As we're having trouble trying to pull up the box score. There we go. Jenkins goes to 2-0. Garland takes the loss. He's 0-1. Player of the game, Dwight Evans. Now let's bring up the box score. Let's go to OBS. Add a window capture. Should see the box score in a moment. And let's fit the screen. Alrighty, let's go to batting. So Burleson went 1 for 5. Scored a run. Dwight Evans, 2 for 4, scored 2 runs, had an RBI, walked once, struck out once. Yastrzemski, 2 for 4, scored a run, walked once. Fisk, 1 for 3, scored a run, had 2 RBIs, walked once, had a double. Rice was 1 for 4, as he made them pay as they walked Fisk to get to Rice. He had an RBI, walked once. Carbo, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, walked twice, struck out once. Hobson's dreadful season continues, 0 for 5. Scott, 0 for 4. Hobson and Scott struck out a combined 3 times. Denny Doyle, 2 for 5, scored a run, struck out twice. For Cleveland, Rick Manning went 1 for 3, scored a run, walked once. Kuiper, 1 for 3. Norris, 0 for 3, struck out once. Carty, 1 for 4, 1 RBI, struck out twice. Thornton, 1 for 4, scored a run, had an RBI, struck out once. Melton, 0 for 3. Lowenstein, the pitch hitter, 0 for 1. Buddy Bell, 1 for 4. And Fosse, 2 for 4, scored a run, had an RBI, and had a home run. Let's quickly go to the pitching. Ferguson Jenkins pitched 9 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Gave up 2 home runs, walked 2, struck out 4. He now goes to 2 wins and no losses. His ERA is 3. I'm sorry, is 2. For Cleveland, Garland took the loss. He went 6 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 home run, 6 walks, 5 Ks. LaRoche came in and pitched an inning and a third, gave up 1 run, walked 2, struck out 1, and then Hood pitched 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Recap. In the first, Rico Carty doubled, scoring Manning to take the lead. Cleveland went up 1-0. In the second, Fosse hit a solo shot. Cleveland went up 2-0. In the fourth, Boston sent 7 batters to the plate, scoring 3 runs on 4 hits. Evans had a solo home run, made it 2-1 Cleveland. Carlton Fisk doubled, scoring 1 to tie the score at 2-2. Bernie Carbo singled in Fisk, making the Red Sox 3-2 ahead. In the fifth inning, Boston sent 8 batters to the plate, scoring 2 runs on 2 hits and 3 walks as Garland struggled with his control. Fisk hit a sacrifice fly, scoring a run. And the Red Sox were up 4-2. Bernie Carbo walked in a run, made it 5-2. Cleveland failed to score on 2 hits and 2 walks and an error in the fifth. That was a big opportunity missed by the Indians. The Red Sox the next inning missed their big opportunity when they had runners on base and didn't score. In the sixth, in the bottom of the sixth, Cleveland scored 1 run on a hit. It was a solo homer by Andy Thornton. Boston 5, Cleveland 3. In the eighth, Red Sox scored a run on a hit and 2 walks. Rice singled, scoring Evans, and made it 6-3, and that would be your final score. Evans was the player of the game, 2 for 4, a home run and 2 runs. Jenkins the winner, Garland the loser. This is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you very much for watching. Health and happiness. Come back soon. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.